y'all, y'all ready for this? Yeah. Yeah.
Good evening, good afternoon, good night, and good morning. Welcome to another live episode of Millionaire M.A.N Cave right here on Relationship Entertainment Television. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all could have chose to be anywhere, but y'all chose to be right here with us on RETV. Y'all know what time it is. It's Millionaire M.A.N Cave time live. Y'all, we are live on air on RETV. Make sure, if you have not already done so, make sure y'all go ahead and hit up the YouTube channel, because that's where we go live each and every Tuesday. Relationship Entertainment Television YouTube channel. Just type in Relationship Entertainment Television and you'll see it pop up, whatever. Hit the subscribe button and hit the little alert button. That way, each and every time a new show comes on air, you are ready to go. Not just Millionaire M.A.N Cave, but all the shows that actually come on Relationship Entertainment Television. We got a fun and exciting show for y'all tonight. We got some special guests that should be jumping on in just a few moments. But y'all know what we do. We do the same thing each and every week. Hopefully our special guests jump on with us in a few moments. If not, then we'll just keep it kicking like we usually do. We got our topics. We got our tell them what you're smoking. We got words to the wise. Don't forget, y'all can always send in your questions. If y'all got questions, send them in to info@re-tv.net. info@re-tv.net is where you can send in your questions. We actually answer them live on air. Or if you got comments, y'all can go ahead and put them in the actual chat. Again, we are live on air. We put your comments and your questions and so forth and put them in the chat. So that way we can actually read your comments and your questions and so forth right there in the chat. What else I got for y'all? Roku. Download the Roku app. If you haven't actually downloaded the Roku app, make sure y'all actually download the Roku app. We are actually on Roku. RETV. So I realized, and I ain't know this, a lot of people don't know how to actually add a channel to their Roku. It's real simple. All you got to do when you start up your Roku, switch over to the right-hand side where all your icons, your apps or channels are listed. Go down to the bottom or scroll up to the top, however you want to get there. But it will say add channel. When you click add channel, click search. Excuse me. When you click search, type in RETV, 4 simple letters. RETV. I did it today for somebody. And the other RETV didn't even show up. Remember I told y'all before, it was two RETVs. We bumped the other one out the way. So, hell yeah. That's what's up. We bumping them out the way. So there's only one RETV on there now. It should be only one RETV. It's the logo. The logo you see right next to Donnell. You see that logo, click on the logo. Make sure you go ahead and download and add the channel to your Roku. Exactly. And then make sure y'all rate the channel as well. Go ahead and give us a good 5 stars. We appreciate it. We love you. We know y'all are RETV family. Yeah, we appreciate y'all for just giving us 5 stars. So go ahead and get that Roku app. And then take a look at the RETV website if you haven't taken a look at the RETV website. But as always, I couldn't do the show without the other fellas that are on the screen with me. So I appreciate them for jumping on here each and every week. They'll tell you, but I'll tell you myself as well. Hey, yo, this is real talk for us. Like, this is the opportunity to sit down and talk about whatever's going on, hot topics going on in the news, y'all's questions, all that good stuff. This job like therapy for a lot of us that we get a chance to sit down and chop it up with some fellas. But this is y'all's sneak peek into behind the closed doors of an actual man cave. As always, my brother from another mother, Millionaire Mike, is in the building. What's going on, Mike?
Chilling. Ready for another week. Got it in. Sir. Got my moon in the background tonight, outside in the moonlight, and yeah, I'm just chilling, man. It feels real good outside today. So
Gotcha. Okay.
Chilling.
Okay. As always, good from the DMV, Mr. Reasonable, aka Donnell's in the building. What's going on with you, Donnell?
Nothing, man. I dealing with some stuff, dealing with some things, you know what I'm saying, right before the show. But I'm here. I'm in good spirit. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a good show tonight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, I feel you. I don't know. Today, I don't know. Today was just a day. Today was a day for me too, dog. I just wasn't. So I'm glad, to be on the show. I mean, but I don't get stuck in those moments and those moves because you got to keep it pushing, regardless. And I ain't want to hold. I don't hold on to stuff. I try not to hold on to stuff. I'll say that. I try not to hold on to stuff just because it just ain't healthy. People get a lot of stuff. They hold on to stuff and it just wind up affecting their health. And I try not to, but that's just personally me. So whatever you're going through, bro, my thoughts and prayers with you. Keep pushing. Or as Black always says, keep on keeping on. I think Black got a shirt that says that. Keep on keeping on. And then always couldn't do it without him. Black is in the building with us. What's going on, Black? He done he dropped the Instagram tag this week, y'all. He's just Black.
Yeah, damn social media. I don't need followers. I don't want nobody following me. I ain't putting that up there for y'all to see. If you got it, you got it. You don't, you don't.
If you missed it, oh well.
Just one drive.
He dropped it. Wait, who just want somebody just dropped it for him? What's good with you, Black? How you feeling? How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling great, man. Feeling great. Things is good. Outlook is great. I beat 20 other million sperm cells out to get here, so I was born a success. Hell, I'm ready to do it.
Good deal. That's what's up. Well, y'all know what time it is. It's Tuesday. Let's go ahead and get into this intro right quick so we can get this show on and popping because y'all know we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Let's go.
When they do that, cause we do that though. I see you talking, so we gon' take it though. And yeah, talking cheap, so don't do that though. My click 100 deep.
What up, good people? Welcome back. It's another episode of Millionaire M.A.N Cave right here live on Relationship Entertainment Television. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what it is. This is a free, open conversation. Y'all sneak peek into Millionaire M.A.N Cave. I was just explaining just a moment ago. For a lot of us on the show, this is an opportunity to kick it up with, chop it up with some fellas. We usually stay busy with work, with family, all that good stuff. So it's just a good opportunity for us to get together, chop it up about, whatever hot topics, whatever conversation, questions, all that good stuff y'all send in. We try to chop it up about each and every Tuesday right here on Relationship Entertainment Television. So make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe to the Relationship Entertainment Television YouTube channel. Relationship Entertainment Television is just that simple and easy. Y'all go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the alert button. This is season number 1 of 2022. We've been kicking a little over 100 and some odd episodes. Still kicking, still going strong. And obviously, y'all like it, so we keep coming back in each and every week. So make sure y'all share this with your family, share this with your friends. If you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, share it with your family, share it with your friends. Tell them people to subscribe. But most of all, tell them also go ahead, if they got Roku devices, tell them go ahead and download that good old RETV, Relationship Entertainment Television app on your Roku. Again, easy to do. Go to where your channels or your apps or whatever you want to call them are on your screen. Go up to add channel. Hit the search thing, type in RETV. It simply comes up, the logo. Go ahead and add channel to whatever it's called, your whatever list. I don't know. Add channel to list and then rate it and then watch the shows. Obviously, we want you to watch the shows. Don't just download the damn app and just don't watch. You download the app and then go ahead and watch the shows each and every week. But each and every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern time, right here live on RETV is Millionaire M.A.N Cave. We doing it special. Don't forget also, if y'all got questions, comments, concerns, all that good stuff in between, go ahead and send them in to info@re-tv.net. info@re-tv.net is where you can send all your questions, concerns, comments, all that other stuff, your praises. I think Mike said he accepted nudie pics.
No, I didn't.
Mike said that quick. Mike was like, no, I didn't. My bad, Mike. That might have been black.
Especially the 220 and above club.
No, with 225.
225 and above. That's what Mike wants. He wants 225 and above. 225 and above.
Yeah, 165 still my limit.
Send the big draws. Send the big draws to Donnell.
No, he wants the ones where when they take a selfie, you can't see nothing but skin. He can't see the whole face. He want the ones where they can't never see themselves in the mirror. The mirror always too little.
Hey, Black getting ready to get us in trouble tonight because we got a special show tonight. Y'all know we try to do this at least once every season, and we had to do it during the month of March because this is actually Women's History Month. So we had to bring the women back in the man cave. And the women we got on the show, Black has already tested them out. One of them is a friend of the show. She's been on the show several times before. Another one is brand new to the show, and we got a couple more. Hopefully, if they get the equipment right, we'll jump on as well. But it's Women's History Month, so let's go ahead and actually bring in the women to be a part of the show. Nope, I said be a part of the show. I ain't say take over. I said be a part of the show. They're not taking over. We're gonna leave it at that. Let's bring in Ty. What's going on, Tasha? How you doing?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. Can't complain. Appreciate you joining us tonight.
Thank you.
I think you didn't already had a test earlier to see if you can make sure you can hang on the show because, like I said, this gets a little,
I'm with it. Let's go.
Uncut and filtered. Not
there. You go.
I'm with it.
Okay, you got your drink together.
I see you got your attitude, Hal. Got the hair to the side.
I'm ready.
Okay, that's a sign right there. That's already a sign right there that
that's that stress. That's that stress reliever right there. I can't wait to say something. Let me speak.
Wow, let me speak. Let me in. Time me in.
You like that? Yeah. Okay. All right.
She got a bottle. She got a bottle full of vodka, trying to pretend it's water.
We held up water. I'm like, we asked you got your drink together. You holding up water. It's 8 o'clock.
It's water. I just finished working out, so I'm trying to get my water in now.
Okay. I'm with you, Tasha.
Y'all already know women make better decisions.
I be wise
You
about it.
can't argue with a sober person.
Yeah,
exactly. I gotta be sober minded. See what I'm dealing with.
It's gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough tonight.
Okay. Well, she ain't by herself. She by herself
right now.
But not. And then give her 2 seconds because we got another friend of the show. She done been on the show before. We know she can hold her on as well. Let's go ahead and bring on Tanya. What's going on, lady? How you doing?
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
Long time.
What's that, Tanya?
What's going on?
Long time no see. Welcome back.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Yeah.
Y'all talking about tonight? What I can chime in on?
We got you. We got a whole slew of conversations and topics to go ahead and get in on. We waiting on one more. I don't know where she at. She had some technical difficulties. She jumped on for a hot second and then she jumped off. It's Black's best friend. Hopefully she get her stuff together and be on in a minute. So we'll see how that goes. In just a few.
Maybe she's getting her husband lesson. Her husband is telling her what to say and what not to say.
No, you didn't.
I like that. Go ahead. I like that.
Yes, sir. Exactly. So Toya, he talking to you. Narada, get him right. Get her right, Narada. Get her right, Narada.
Yeah. Don't let her come on here with no foolishness, dog. She tried to get wild last time, man. But I like the way you reel the back end. I like that.
Exactly. Well, y'all know what time it is. Until she joins, we're gonna keep it pushing. Don't forget, y'all, if y'all are watching live, y'all put y'all comments in the chat. Again, we are answering comments, questions, concerns, all that good stuff. Put them in the chat. Share it with your family. Share it with your friends. We are on Facebook. We are on Instagram. We are on YouTube. We are on all them good social media sites. So make sure y'all go ahead and put your comments, questions, concerns, all that good stuff in the chat because we got a heck of a good show for y'all tonight. It's Women's History Month, so we still celebrating our women. Glad to have some women on. It's the Women's Takeover show tonight, so glad to have the women on. Women.
Ah,
Tasha and Tanya.
man, I forgot it was Women Month, man.
What's
I got
up?
it.
Yeah,
You got the teas right now.
yeah. The double trouble. 2 T's. Double trouble. Exactly. So is that a month? I mean, so Women's History Month. I know personally, I can't speak. I mean, I speak only for myself. This is like the second year I've heard of Women's History Month. Is it like a thing to y'all, or should we just like forget this and keep moving like it never existed in the first place?
It's not a thing.
Well, go ahead.
Yeah, it's not a thing for me. It's just like, hey, women, we're out here, we're holding it down, we're making moves. So every day is our day. But that's just me.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm with you. Okay, I'm with you on that. Apparently, I recently just heard about it myself. Didn't know that it was a thing, but to my understanding, it's been around since 1978.
Okay.
That they've been celebrating it. Yeah, that long. I had to check it out myself. 1978, and it's just basically bringing more awareness to women's rights, and because in times past we've been overlooked, as women, and so now I guess they're getting to a point where they want to celebrate it more and make people more aware of the different things that women are doing in nonprofits, business, rights, just to bring more equality. Because I mean, if you think about it, we're not really there yet.
Mm-hmm.
We made some wonderful gains as far as having some more equality in comparison to men, but we're not there yet when you look in the corporate world or in other aspects. But we're making gains.
Interesting. My wife just asked me the other day. She was like, "What happened to Black Men's History Month?" And I was like, we ain't got one.
Heard of it.
We ain't got one.
That's true.
I mean, but honestly, do we really need one? I mean, do we really need one? All these made up holidays, do we really need? Hey, hold up. Sorry. I just got a text on my phone that we have another troublemaker on the she actually has an L in front of her name, but it is another T. So we got the triple T's. Technically, another troublemaker that's actually joined the ladies before. So since we talk about women's history, before we get completely ignorant, because we know she's gonna bring some ignorance, let's go ahead and bring on y'all's good friend Latoya. Latoya.
Hi, Toya.
Hey man, we need 2 more boxes. We can do the Brady Bunch thing.
Let's see if we can switch them up like that. There we go. We can switch
we
them.
need
The ladies,
more boxes.
there we go. Put the ladies in there like that.
Brady Bunch.
We should all right, next time we're gonna bring on 2 more females pretty much. Exactly. What's going on, Toya? Can we hear you this time? Nope, can't hear you. We feeling your shirt though. Toya need subtitles because we can't hear a word she's saying.
Evidently she can't hear us either, because can you hear us? If you can hear us, blink 2 times. Blink 2 times.
That was one long ass
one leg.
She got that attitude hair too. She got that hair to the side, that attitude hair.
Oh Lord.
That's that attitude.
Everybody
hair,
has attitude hair.
attitude hair. That's the attitude hair. Yep.
Hey,
I gotta get it in while she can't speak.
She coming for you.
You might have to check your settings. You might have to check your settings and make sure you got your correct mic selected in order for us to hear you, because we can always see your face. So just check your settings and make sure your mic is I think it's like settings, audio, video, or something like that, and then you can it's audio, and then just make sure you got the right your right mic selected, and so we can actually hear what you got to say, Miss Lady, because we love to have you on and hear your personal opinions about Women's History Month, because Tasha was just informing us that this has been around since 1976.
78.
Oh,
78.
My bad.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't listening. That's not my fault. No, but seriously, it's been around since 78, because I ain't never heard of it until just now. Like I said, this is the second year that I've actually heard of Women's History Month. Yeah. And answer me this. So what's the difference between Women's History Month and daggone International Women's History Day?
One a month and one a day.
But it's in the same damn month.
That's probably
a date
why they
in the
chose
month.
this month. That's probably why they chose this month to be international. I mean, Women's History Month because it has International Women's Day in it.
Women's Day. Mm-hmm.
So does y'all's man do anything special for y'all for Women's History Month? Are we supposed to do something for Women's History Month? Let me ask you that question.
Right. Put something out there.
No.
No, thank you. I just had to check to make sure that we wasn't missing out, because I'll be the first to admit I don't know. I just know it's just another gimmick for us to buy stuff. And y'all, just another, I bet you a woman came up with this History Month too.
Oh,
I'm sure she did. Okay.
I'm just saying.
We need love too. We need appreciation too. Now, come on.
Most definitely. We actually had this conversation. I think the first show of the month that it's actually it shouldn't be a thing, and not that it shouldn't be a thing because y'all aren't y'all shouldn't have y'all's recognition, but it should be equality across the board. Like honestly, the same reason why there is no Black Man's History Month or whatever the hell you want to call it. There should not be a Women's History Month because y'all should be equal to not just Black men, white women, and everybody else. But we know, like you said, we know that's not the case. So, it is what it is.
That is so true. So I did a training recently, and it was a bias training for a new company that I'm with. And that was like a part of the training. And it was just talking about the differences in men and women and the bias there. And I was just like, it's 2022. Like, why am I doing this training? You know what I mean? Like, that's just crazy to me. I mean, it was good, but nonetheless, knowing that this is a part of a corporate curriculum, a publicly traded company's curriculum, you know what I mean, for training. Yeah. But it just shows that it is still an issue. It's still something that needs that people need to be educated on. So it's like, well, here we go. We're still here fighting.
Because you got ignorant people out there.
I mean, it's funny you say that in 2022, but we still deal with racism in 2022.
Facts.
Yep.
Hey, Donnell, that's the very reason why you have a Black History Month, why you have a Women's History Month, a Women's History Day. See, we don't need any of that stuff. Just stop being racist.
Stop being biased.
So we just need a movement to stop being racist every day. Because, I mean, the reason why women have been saying, hey, we need equality, and I don't agree with that. No, women don't need equality. No, I'm not here to. God made each and last one of us to be the best that we can be, and the best that you can be may be way further than what a man could do. So we ain't supposed to be equal. You're supposed to be the best that you can be, and I'm supposed to be the best that I can be, and that's all we can do. So. And I understand when people say equality, we want to get paid the same amount, do all this other stuff, but why not get paid more? That's one thing that I've always been a proponent of is us as African Americans or Blacks. I'm not trying to be equal to our counterparts. I'm trying to go out and be everything I'm supposed to be and go way past them. Guess what, man? Our people built pyramids, shit that is on this earth that ain't nobody ever built before. Why the hell we got to stoop to level and try to sell for the dollars and stuff they got? We wealth builders. We communities, we country builders, we nation builders. That's what we are. So I don't go for all that. I want to be equal. No, hell no. What you got, I don't want.
But Black, I mean, I think that's the issue right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think women are trying to get on the same playing field as men. You know what I mean? In order to get, be their best, individual self.
Okay.
I think women are. Women are. I mean, I think they are done that. Well, I get what you're saying, but women should want to be equal to men because all men ain't equal.
But it's not. I feel like in today's society, it's not really up to them, and it hasn't been. Never has.
What you mean? Say it again, Donnell. Say it again.
I said it's not up to them, and I said it never has. That's why they have Me Too movements. You know what I mean? To get to foot on that same playing field that you're referring to.
I do understand that, but you got plenty of women who are examples of how to go out and be the best. And you got a lot of women out there that get out and do it. I'm not saying it happens as a whole, but I believe that any individual on the face of this earth, when they put their mind to it, they can go out and do what they want to do. And it's happening. It's happening. So what we have to do is, it just shows you how racist white men across the earth have been throughout history.
Okay.
Because we can take this back over and over and over again in different cultures. And what you all come back to is the European white male coming in, dominating, and putting out racism and making everybody else second class, including his women.
So let me ask you this. Do you believe in affirmative action still being around?
Affirmative action.
Yeah.
Hiring somebody just because they're a certain color?
Well, yeah, giving an open door. Giving an open door to somebody, yes. Who are not
if you don't address. See, affirmative action it didn't work. It don't work and ain't working now. Hell.
But they have to have a certain amount. They have to have a certain percentage.
The core issue. The core issue is racist white males.
Okay,
ladies.
So one more question. I don't want to interrupt. I want to bring the ladies in. The Rooney Rule. Let's take it to the NFL. The Rooney Rule. Do you feel like we would still have black coaches, or as many as we've had, if it wasn't for the Rooney Rule?
Nope.
No, Rooney Rule ain't did a damn thing. Hell, we got less coaches now than we did with the Rooney Rule.
Yes, it has. Yeah. We've had black coaches because of the Rooney Rule. I do. So I believe that we still need affirmative action. I believe that we still need the Rooney Rule. People who are not getting equal access to things need an open door sometimes. Need an open door sometimes.
Ladies, word was out there saying qualified, man. Now I'm not saying
like you could be a qualified black man getting beat out by entry level white guys.
Yeah. Why we keep going to the white man table for his stuff? That's the problem.
Exactly.
Yeah, be your own owner. Go and do your own thing.
Create your own. But I give you
that's what my point is. We keep wanting the table at his table. The hell with his table.
Like it wasn't that easy for and it's
down there. The hell with that. It ain't never been easy. It will never be easy for nobody as long as we sit there and say it's hard. Hell, everything hard. Hell, it's hard to take a shit sometimes.
Facts. Ladies, chime in. What do you say? Because we talk about women. We talk about Women's History Month. You know, do y'all feel y'all have? You know, Tasha spoke on it just a moment ago, but did y'all feel y'all need to be equal, or do you feel like, you know, like for instance, somebody sent me a message the other day and was like, you know, what's the new the lady Biden just nominated? Why is she nominated just because she's black instead of just being nominated because of her qualifications?
Right.
Ladies, chime in. What do y'all say? We can't hear you.
We can't hear you, Toy.
Man, Toy, man.
Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat, girl.
Hey, Toy needs equality with her sound.
She
needs sound equality. That's what she needs. That's what we need to fight for her. I will fight for her on that. Affirmative action. Somebody get her some speakers. Somebody get her some mic.
Get her a mic. Where's Narada? Narada got a mic. Where's Narada? Narada got a mic.
Yeah, send a man in to fix that situation, please.
Ladies, chime in. What y'all got to say?
So mad she can't.
You might have
I
to
can't
delete
hear
your microphone and reboot.
Here's my take on it. Like, I'm not trying to be equal. My thing is just be fair. That's my thing. I don't like the whole equal thing, because there are going to be some women that supersede men and vice versa in different situations. So the equal thing, take that out. But no, be fair to me. You know, if we have the same education, we have the same background as far as our work experience, don't pay me $5,000-$10,000 less than you would a male, right, or especially a white male. Like, don't do that. Give me mine based on, you know, my qualifications. So just be fair to me. That's my thing. And in regards to affirmative action, I'm kind of iffy about it, honestly, because I don't want a body just because you are a minority. And you got to be real careful with affirmative action, because affirmative action can be, you know, for just a minority, period. So as Black people, we still are missing out on those, you know, the whole benefit of affirmative action.
That's true. I just saw something, and I'm sorry to cut you off, Twan. I just saw something on TV where the girl was clearly, she looked like a white girl, but she was mixed with Latino and was using the minority portion of her on the application just for, you know what I'm saying, just like you said, for affirmative action. That's interesting.
Was it the Equalizer? Because it happened on the Equalizer. It was
Yes,
Equalizer.
that's what it was.
Yeah, it was Equalizer. I saw that on the Equalizer. Old girl was she looked clearly white, but and her friend got mad at her because she was trying to get into a school and she checked that box like, yeah, I'm a minority, and it's like, well, why you just now checking that box now? You ain't never used that part of your heritage, your life, all your life. Now all of a sudden you want to get accepted for a scholarship or a school, and now you want to check that box. That ain't right. Oh, the chick's name, Ketanji Brown Jackson. That's her name. Biden's nominee for the Supreme Court. So, do you feel like she should really be nominated because she's black? Because that's what they're making it seem. They're making it seem like she's nominated because Biden just wanted to put in a sister in that particular position.
I mean, that's what he said. Biden came out in the beginning and was like, "I'm putting the first black woman on the court."
So is it right then?
But let me ask you this: who can? Okay, regardless of whether he wanted to or not, I don't think anything is wrong with that, especially when you don't have any African American or women of color representing. Now, my point is, argue with me that she's not qualified. Let's talk about that. Nobody can argue with you that she's not qualified.
But that's the thing, though, Black. Nobody's bringing that's the thing. Nobody's talking about her qualifications. They're talking more so about the fact that she's just a black female.
That's why small minds don't get shit done, man. The woman is qualified. She's qualified. She gonna do her thing, and she's black. Live with it. So it don't matter what people saying. That's why I hate social media, because social media wrap around the ooh, the ah shit. It's the is she qualified? What's her credentials? And Biden ain't no damn fool. He just ain't gonna throw goddamn soldiers slim sister up there. He ain't gonna throw Eric. He gonna pick somebody who is qualified, which she has. The woman, she got the background, she got the voting record, she got everything that you would say, well, damn, she better than most of the guys up there. So yeah, I mean, of course, people are gunners. Well, she's not, she's just doing it. Well, hey, we do that. Hell, we a lot of us vote just because Obama was black. We didn't give a damn about whether he qualified.
A lot of people did.
He was black. That was the stupidest thing on the face of the earth.
A lot of people did.
Yeah,
but he had it. But
then we voted for Biden just because that was
his footprint in Chicago, though. So prior to running for when he was a governor in Chicago.
No, he was never a governor. He was senator.
Senator. That's what I meant. Senator. He had a good footprint, and Oprah actually put him out.
But Donnell, what I'm saying, I'm not saying that he was not qualified to be president. All I'm saying is that 90% of black people voted for him because he was black. True. Only 10% knew his background.
True.
And probably less than that.
That's true.
That's true.
That's true.
Okay.
I mean, when you think about it, I think people were more so jumping behind the movement. We had not seen someone of color during our time in that high of a rank in government. And so people were getting behind the movement, not knowing, the background or what he really stood for. They were getting behind the movement, in my opinion. So I don't know. It wasn't the wisest thing, maybe, but we wanted to see something different.
You're right. It's never a wise thing to go with what's popular. And because you got to go with principle. You got to go with principle at all times. And that's why I say we shouldn't get. So, man, check this out, man. A lot of us, and I did this a lot when I was in the school system, a lot of people always like to start our history from slavery. We came to this country. I'm like, wait a minute, stop, man. Whoa. We have thousands and thousands and thousands of years of being the first civilization, organized cities on the face of this earth where everybody came from. So you want me to believe that I got to settle for what you have. I don't believe that. I know the essence of where I am and where I come from. And I can't settle for what's going on right now at this time. The truth is, we created mathematics. We created all that stuff. So I used to tell kids, what happens? How would we judge each other if we didn't have slavery? Would I just vote for somebody just because they're black? Because guess what? Everybody be black. Now we have to look at qualifications. Now we have to look at what you believe in. And I tell you, you go over to other African countries, You got good black people and you got bad black people. And the people in them countries know the difference, and that's what they vote on.
Yeah.
But
And
us in this
honestly, it should be
country,
the same
we just vote on
here.
color.
Honestly, it should be the same here. Because you got,
Should
like you said, we got good black people here, we got black people here. So, you know, and you put bad black people in some high positions, you still gonna get a shitty situation. So it should be the same way here, truth be told.
Right. And I'm not saying Obama was a bad person. I voted for him, and I voted for him because I believed in what he could do. And I did, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that too many of us, we just do stuff just for superficial reasons. And we don't get into, we don't, you know, we're making life, we want lifetime or life-changing results, but we don't do life-changing research. Or we don't do that. We just don't do that.
I think you bring up a very good point. We are still stuck in mindsets that do not propel us forward, and we stay stuck in the same places where we are. But yet we happy when we got Juneteenth as a holiday. We happy when we got a daggone. Okay, I mean, so should we not? So okay, so answer me this then: should we not at least take the steps that we're getting until we get to a point where this shit's not even a second thought anymore? Or should we be like, nah, we don't pacify us with Women's History Month or Black History Month or Juneteenth or whatever the case may be? We, you know, it is what it is.
Are you directing that to me?
I'm asking everybody. I'm asking everybody. Anybody, somebody, everybody.
Well,
So
I'll
say we are living in the
I like
land
it.
of the
I mean,
original.
of course, acknowledge it. Yes, acknowledge it. It's almost like on my way to the championship. You know, yeah, I'll take Player of the Year. I'll take MVP. Yeah, and I also take Player of the Week, and I also take the best DB of the year. But what I really want is the championship.
But the reason I asked that right quick, Black, is because I've heard people say, don't just pacify us with these holidays. Don't just pacify us with putting somebody in a position. Don't just pacify us with X, Y, and Z. You know, if you ain't going to give us our 40 acres and a mule, then we don't want it, you know, whatever, we don't want it. Like, I've heard people say, don't give us nothing. They'd rather have nothing than something.
No, I mean, I don't agree with that. You take and you keep going. You just keep on keeping on. You take and you keep going.
I say keep it for now, because schools are still teaching false history. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Christopher Columbus is still a day, and he's never stepped foot on in America. Dude, until they rewrite history, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because, and I'm sure a lot of black families, and I hate to say it, they're not teaching black history,
right,
in their households.
That's true. And while you bullshitting, the history in classes, although they teach a false history or were, they getting rid of that whole, you know, cultural, you know, historical presence. They're not even trying to teach that now. Some sects of the, you know, generation we're in.
Yeah, they don't, because they feel like it's negative history. So,
right,
you know, they like, so I don't know.
Okay, but so is the Holocaust. The Holocaust is negative history too. They not, I guarantee they will not stop teaching about that.
It's right. I don't know.
I think that education is so key, you know, otherwise we're going to end up repeating the same things, you know, for our people. Yeah, it's important for us to teach our history. It's important for us to know that our history didn't start as slavery, that it goes back years and years and years, but that comes with educating yourself, taking the time to find out. And as you dig back into history, you'll find that we have had so much of an impact in all over the world. You know, we've made impacts like no other culture that I know of across the world. But if we sit and listen to the history that they're shoving upon us or teaching us or telling us, we only think that we came from slavery and we're struggling to get equality or struggling to, you know, make ends meet or now everybody is not struggling, don't get me wrong, but still, you know, as a whole, we need education about ourselves, about our history is important so that we can do better and
Agreed.
exceed what they're saying our ceiling is.
Mhm. We have to know our past to move past it. Just like you were
Right.
saying, we have to know our past to move past it.
Right.
And think about this though. This is something I always thought about. Like Black was saying earlier, for the most part, they teach our history from the point of slavery, then going forward, right?
Mhm.
So here's the thing: what if they went back to before slavery, all those thousands of years? They don't want to, because then they'll have to go back to their history where they were those thousands of years.
Correct.
Where were they, and where were we? You know what I mean? So if you think about it, do they really want to go there? Because then the truth will really come out. You know what I mean? And all the lies that they told, it would just contradict all of that.
Yeah.
They have to go back to why you got like the Washington Monument. Why is that found in Africa as well? And the one in Africa was there long before the one we got in America.
Before the one in DC.
Yeah. Why do you have it? Why, and oh my God, you mean tell me we had a black king and queen of England at one time? Oh my God. You mean to tell me that? How did y'all even find out about Africa? Because of the Moors went across the world showing their gold and their splendor, and you say, oh my God, where you get that from? And that was embedded in your mind that we have to go to that land and get some of that gold. And when they came there, they came with gunpowder, and that was the only way that they defeated. And it was, they have to reveal the treacherous path that they've had. And that's why people are so afraid of the future, because they do know their past, Mike, and they know their past is a past of thievery and killing, and our thief is always afraid that somebody's going to steal from him.
Exactly. Toya just said, and they have to admit that we aren't subhuman.
Absolutely.
And that's that, and I was going to come to that. That I'm glad you said that, Toya, because when mass media started, or media started, now I'll say media started, but when television started and when media was really getting big in America, the whole thing was negative impact or negative aspects of Black people. It was all negative. It was all negative, from Mammy to whatever you want to say. But Jigaboo, and what we have to do is we are still trying to overcome that concept. So as we are trying to overcome that concept, now they don't want to teach it. That's where I am. That's
why it's important for us to make sure we teaching our own kids, because obviously they ain't teaching it in the schools. They so they got to learn it somewhere. And unfortunately, all of our kids aren't going to HBCUs, because that's they will get a good dose of it at HBCU, but unfortunately, a lot of our kids aren't going to HBCUs. So we got to make sure that as they're growing up. I'm a proponent of taking what we get as we get it and continuing to build on to it. So we'll take Juneteenth, we'll take Black History Month, which not only just a month, it's 365 in my household. We'll take Kwanzaa, we'll take all that good stuff, and then continue to build on it and let our kids and our communities know, and continue to support our community. That's the other thing. We don't support our communities. That's the whole thing, even behind Women's History Month. We don't support our women, and it's time that we get behind supporting our women, supporting our businesses, supporting our communities, supporting all these things, so we are not stuck in the same place, and we can continue to uplift one another and be on a higher plane. Building, like Black said, not just wanting to sit at the table, somebody else's table, but building your own table, building your own community, building your own grocery stores, banks, farms, all that good stuff. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of have an issue with one of the Black banks right now, but building, we got to keep it pushing. But I still support him, though. I still support him. Even though I got an issue with him, I still support him. We are quick to sit here and say, oh, Black got a business, and he did me wrong one time, so I ain't supporting him no more. But yet we'll go around the corner to the mainstream business and be like, we going to support them, and they keep doing me wrong. Why? Like, why? Why is that? Like, that don't make sense. Like, we should continue to support our own government.
I think one thing is in just what you said, like when you said we don't do this, I think but my mind says we do. And in my mind, in my world, I control my destiny, and I get up every day and I go hard in the paint for what I want. And so for us, a lot of us Blacks, we think that if we're not doing it as a whole and we're not seeing it as an overall for everybody, well, let me tell you an answer. Everybody ain't gonna go out and go get it. I don't care if we never had slavery. You still gonna have people that gonna sit around and wait on somebody to do something for them. You still gonna have people that, I mean, you got good seed, you got bad seed. That's in the Bible. Some grew, some didn't. That's mindset. That's talking about a mindset that people have. So as long as each individual, you are successful, as long as you go out and you try to accomplish everything that you want to accomplish in your given time, and you making attempts to do it. But we want to see, well, we got to see, we don't have 10 black coaches in the NFL. Oh, forget that. Hey, look, if you aspire to be an NFL coach, then damn it, go at it as much as you can. Now you're saying, well, we got the counterpart that's stopping us from doing that. Hey, man, don't worry about that. Just keep pushing. Keep on keeping on. That's my favorite saying. Just keep pushing, man. Keep on keeping on. Keep your mindset on the desires of your heart and contemplate it with the thoughts of your mind. And I'm telling you, if you don't die first, you're going to get it.
Hey, Ty, you almost struck a nerve with me, you know what I'm saying, in terms of like not being supportive of our community. And I promise you, like I'm the first person to try to support our folks with, you know, whatever you know what I'm saying, business venture that they do. But I cannot stand, like, it's if I walk into your establishment, greet me. You know what I'm saying? Like, do something. Get from behind the counter, get out your paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like I'm walking into royalty when I walk into your establishment. Like, I'm a customer. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, I might buy your whole store. You don't know that. But I'm gonna walk out if you don't say anything to me. You know what I mean? Just because somebody else is wearing it, that don't mean I have to. I'm trying to support. But I'm telling you, it happens way too often, especially in the DC area, man. Yeah. Way too much.
Yes. That's one of the reasons why I left. That's one of the reasons why I left the DC area in particular, was because, you know, I didn't want my children growing up thinking that was the culture that we should be, that, you know, that customer service is no longer a thing. The customers drive your business.
Doesn't sell itself. Customer service does.
Customer drives your business, so you have to do what you need to do for that customer. Customer service is important.
I'm with you.
Anyway.
We got deep on it right quick. Yeah. All right, so right before we get into the craziness.
Hey, Black, say something ignorant.
I'm not sure I tell you, ain't no damn clown.
I was just playing.
Hey, and last week we didn't talk about this. I know Donnell mentioned it. We talked about, so y'all still wearing y'all masks because like COVID ain't still out here. I know a lot of people act like COVID still ain't out. Y'all still wearing y'all masks?
Yes.
I still wear mine. My family still wears theirs. Inside buildings. We don't really wear it outside, but inside buildings, yes, we do.
Gotcha. Okay.
I don't wear mine all the time anymore. I don't. I kind of gave up. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I just kind of gave up. I got vaccinated last year, then still got it. Shoot, missed my best friend wedding. I'm still hurt about that.
Yeah, we missed you out in Jamaica.
Sorry, I'm the same way.
And I'm just like, you know what? And then other people got it, and I'm just like, okay. I mean, so I'm sometimes with it. You know, they've taken down the signs in a lot of the stores and stuff here in North Carolina. So I was happily walking through the mall the other day, no mask. Like, I was skipping through Macy's. So I'm just saying, it felt freeing for me, and I was just like, it'll be what it's gonna be.
I tend to forget mine a lot. I keep mine in the truck whenever I'm going, but I'll walk in the store and it'll literally take my wife. She'd be like, "Where's your mask?" And I'd be like, "Oh shit!" And I gotta go back and go get it. Like I hate that. Like I really hate that.
So how long will that last like that? How long are you planning on wearing the mask forever?
Shit, people in Japan do.
Yep. I said you.
China.
I don't know about.
Oh, me personally?
Yep.
I don't see. Okay, so I'm a little conflicted because as I just mentioned, sometimes I forget it, and so sometimes I don't like wearing it, so I won't. But for the majority, I will. And for me, for how long it lasts, I don't know, because I'm on the edge of a germaphobe. I'm on the borderline of a germaphobe. So I don't like people germs in my face anyway, especially nasty people who don't wash their hands, who let pets in the damn kitchen and all that nasty stuff. So I don't know. I may continue to wear mine so long as I'm conscious of it. But if I ain't conscious of it and I forget it and I walk in the store, it is what it is. I don't be in people's faces anyway. But I just hate to see people just nasty. So that's why I honestly still wear mine.
But that ain't. Oh, so what you're saying is that you should have been wearing a mask long before COVID. That's what you
should have.
Pretty much.
Honestly, yes, I probably should.
I can agree with that. If you're the type of person that said, I wear a mask no matter what, I agree with that. But if you're saying cause of COVID, I just don't. Sometimes I can't understand some of that because we still sharing blunts. We still sharing, we still going to the club. You get to the club, you want to look cute. You ain't got no mask on. You want to go to this. It just baffles me how duplicit people are with this stuff. I mean, man, the same God that protected you your whole life is still protecting you. Now, I ain't saying you go tongue kiss individuals you don't know. But hell, I am not going to live in the fear that I might catch something. Hell, I lived through the 90s when I wasn't married and I ain't catch nothing.
I mean, think about it.
I don't. I just
dinner.
Would you say
dinner? We sitting right next to a table. Everybody got their mask off, eating, talking. We don't know what particles are flying. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm not. Mask off.
You know what? The negative vibe that you send yourself that you might catch some will let you catch it.
That's true.
If you send those vibes out, I'm afraid to go out because I might catch something. What you're telling your body is, yes, in order you tell your body, hey, listen, and we the first thing, I can do all things through Christ. Stop saying that bullshit if you don't believe it. You don't believe it because guess what? Guess what? Nothing. Hey, I'm not saying go out and be reckless. I'm not saying that. Don't get me wrong. Before the pandemic, I ain't shake no hands. I always pound you up. My partners or something like that. But I wash my hands. I always wash my hands before I ate. I do all that. I am a germaphobe, but ain't like I'm all in your face when I talk to you. Hey, look, stay 6 feet away from me when we talk. That's it. I ain't trying to be all up in the cash register face and looking to see how many ones and hey, you got 50-cent piece up in there? No, look, man, give me my money. Let me get the hell out of here. You know what I'm saying? I just refuse to live in fear. I just refuse to.
What you about to say, Donnell?
I ain't
well, I was just gonna say, I come from a place where I don't just think about myself. I think about what my whereabouts may be. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be around my kids, around my parents. They're older. You know what I mean? If COVID had that ability to, kill millions of people, I'm not saying I live in fear personally, but I would hate to be that transmitter to take one of them out.
Okay. I feel you. I respect it. I mean, it's each his own. Teach his own. Like I said, personally, I wear it when I wear it. I don't when I don't. I mean, I wear mine probably 75% of the time, and that's usually because I remember. But if I don't remember, I went out this weekend, for instance, and I had mine on for like 5 minutes, and then I took it off because I was, ain't nobody else had those on. I was communicating with everybody else. I didn't want to like the only jackass with a mask on, so I took mine off.
Man, do you?
Exactly. No.
Yeah, right.
I'm taking mine off.
But you know what I'm saying, man? Like people act like, hell, old folks die of blood pressure worse than COVID. Hell, they die of salt, goddamn
sugar,
high blood pressure, sugar, and lack of exercise. Hell, they die of that every day. And so, I mean, we ain't telling old folks, hey, get your ass up and walk. Stop eating all that goddamn salt, Grandma.
Some of us are.
Some of us are, but those are the things that it's the same thing with the holidays and a day for Black people. It's about principle. The principle is take care of your fucking body. My bad. Take care of your body, man. Take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Hell, hey, you could be asymptomatic for the pneumonia. You could be asymptomatic with flu symptoms. You just have you could have I could have the flu, but all I got is a nasal drain. But hell, I could get somebody the flu. We wasn't doing that in the past.
Yeah.
But
my thing is this.
the thing
I am a
being
major.
fit
I majored in this stuff.
doesn't omit you from getting COVID.
Say what?
What doesn't?
I said being fit does not omit you from getting COVID and not
Right,
dying.
absolutely. Being fit don't omit you from getting anything. Being fit helps you get through a lot better than you would if you wasn't.
Okay. So
Just
that,
like the
that should go
vaccine, the
along
vaccine.
with that. That's like the little tagline that goes along with everything. And doctors tell you, I mean, no matter what you go to the doctor for, getting in shape and being fit is going to benefit you no matter what.
Yeah.
My thing is, just stop being nasty, damn it. Stop being nasty. Wash your hands.
And
stay
wash
6
your
feet away,
hands.
and stop letting your pets in your kitchen. Stop being nasty.
And don't be all in my face.
Oh yeah,
Pretty
that's
much.
definitely one right there. That's a definite one right there, man. I mean, it's crazy, man. It's man. I see people, man. Boy, I ain't gonna get into it, man. Because I really had this conversation not too long ago, you know, with one of my family members, and you know, and it was total opposite. You know, it's opposite what I'm saying. They just straight dumb with it, like, you know, man, I ain't getting no vaccine. I ain't putting that mess in my arm. And I ain't doing all that mess. And I'm like, hey man, don't you got chicken pox? You got measles? You got rubella? Well, I had to get them. Okay, and then all of a sudden you telling me you won't take a vaccine because it's poison, but you sitting up here taking you drinking syrup. You
sipping on that scissor.
You got fentanyl. You taking that on purpose, and I'm like, Ninja. What is your mentality? I mean, I just don't understand it. I don't understand that either, man. It's these people that swear it's always a conspiracy on both ends, and it's just like, yeah, the conspiracy is you can't think for yourself.
I say once you know better, you got to do better. Once you know better, you got to do better. No matter on whatever angle it is. Once you know better, you got to do better. Yeah. If you choose to continue to do stupid, ignorant stuff, once you know better, you choose not to protect yourself, stay in shape, stay 6 feet from people, wash your hands, not support whatever, then you just ignorant. And I don't got time for ignorant people or ignorant stuff. That's just me personally.
Yeah, man, just because bad stuff happens to you don't mean that, you know, people say, see, I told you. Nah, man. I mean, look, man, stuff happens. Life happens. Just keep it on. Keep going. Hey, I'm going to give everybody a hint. I don't know if y'all know this or not, but ain't none of us going to get out here alive. I'm just telling you right now.
Wait, Tasha looking like you like she got some, she knows something we don't know. You know something we don't know? You part of that, you going to space?
Nah. Yeah, I am. Going.
Hey, well, you gonna die out of space then. You could be dead out of space.
I'm not
Any of y'all trying to go to space? Any of y'all trying to pay that fee and go to space?
I don't care if it was free. No.
I'm good.
I'm good. My feet right
Maybe
here.
I buy some property in space, you know. I can rent my land or something.
Buy some property.
Make some money out of it.
They try to sell. They selling virtual property right now in the metaverse.
Mm-hmm.
Mike, you said you wouldn't mind. You go.
Yeah. Now I'm not trying to pay the prices that they charging, but I really wouldn't mind seeing the Earth from that aspect. You know.
Look at some pictures, Mike. They got a whole encyclopedia with pictures. They got good Google. You can look Google Earth.
So I'm
going for free. I'm going to space for free.
How you doing that?
See, I opted to be cremated when I die. So when you spread my ashes out in the ocean, the water just gonna evaporate, going out of space. I'll be peeing on y'all. Y'all think it's rain. I'm a R. Kelly, y'all. I'm a R. Kelly, y'all from outer space.
No, sir.
No, thank you. No.
Not to that gravity setting.
That's space pee.
Not till that no gravity sit in. That joint come right back in your face.
We evaporate, man. That's how
It
you.
don't
That's how you
matter.
go to space, man. That's all we are. We everything space
We
is.
space
We
right.
already space.
Coach Mouth. Hey, Mike, tell him what you smoking, bro.
Mm.
Is he still? Oh, he is smoking.
He's smoking.
Yeah, I'm almost finished it, but so in keeping with man code from last week, only smoke cigars with a woman's name.
Yeah.
I went on and got the hold on before I put it up. I went on and got the next cigar I wanted to try in the Deadwood series, and this one is called Sweet Jane. Hold on, let me get it on. There it is, Sweet Jane.
I like last week's name better. Big Booty
Fat
Judy.
Bottom Betty. Fat Bottom
there you
Betty.
go. I knew
Now-
something like that. Somebody with a big
He's
butt.
like Big Booty Judy.
Somebody with a big butt.
So if we are comparing, I definitely like the Fat Bottom Betty better than I like the Sweet Jane. The Sweet Jane is nice, and it is what it is. It says sweet. It is sweet. It's a medium body cigar. It's got a lot of flavor to it. It's a sweet flavor. I prefer the Fat Bottom Betty. Next week, I'm going to go to the third and final woman series cigar and get that Deadwood, and I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, you'll have it next week. I'm on it next week.
So you say she gonna be dead?
Well, it's a Deadwood
that's
series.
the last
so
one. She gonna kill you.
Leather Rose. That's the name of it. Leather Rose.
Leather Rose.
Leather Rose. So that's next week's cigar.
Ladies, y'all smoke cigars?
No, I don't.
I have before. Not a regular.
Okay.
Did you enjoy it? Yeah, my bad, Toya. The name is all wrong. I said Big Booty Judy. Fat bottom. Somebody with a big booty. I knew somebody with a big butt.
Hey, y'all better not. Y'all can't be around here talking about I'm wearing my mask and you holding all that cigar smoke.
I got smoke.
That's that dumb stuff that people be doing. You know, hey. You know, one of them blunts, one of them cigars. You around there, your lungs got COVID. You don't even know it's called. Hey, look, man, I smoke cigars. I smoke cigars too. That's why, man.
You don't inhale cigars, so you don't have to worry about your lungs.
Hey, that's what I'm saying, Mike. Man, it's like, look, man. After you live the life I live, man. Hey, ain't too much scare you, man.
You got a brand you prefer, Tanya? Or...
No, I just try whatever they gave me, but they were like coffee flavored, and then it was like a caramel. It was good. It was smooth.
What dude had you smoking them cigars? You must have liked this dude. Tell me about why? How he get you smoke that cigar?
And
he say hold it with two hands.
You see the neck? She got the neck moving and everything. My boo.
Tell how the dude got you to smoke that cigar.
Because he does. And he's in the cigar club. So he was like, I got you something. I want you to try it. And I smelled it. I was like, oh, this smells pretty good. Let me see what's going on. Got me a little torch and stuff. So it was fun.
I'll admit,
what did you smoke with? Did you have coffee with it since it was a coffee flavored?
I did not, but I did have some red wine, and it was actually really nice Really nice.
Yes. I was going to say that if you don't like coffee, just straight black coffee with nothing in it, smoke a cigar, drink the coffee, the real flavors of the coffee come out to you. For me, the only way I can drink wine, I think wine is just horrible. Especially like the wine that ain't sweet, like the Merlots and the reds. If I smoke a cigar, I can then bear the taste of wine.
Okay.
You need like a semi-sweet or something. You know, maybe the Merlots are not for you.
Yeah, I got some sweet. Mine called peach moonshine, and we make that down in Alabama. It's moonshine. That's what I drink. Drink moonshine. I drink sweet wine. My wine be real sweet.
Sweet and strong. Honestly, I think it's the reason I asked that because I don't know about the other fellas, but I think it's just sexy to see a woman smoke a cigar versus a cigarette. Cigarettes just turns me off when I see a woman smoking a cigarette. But if I see a woman with a glass of wine and a cigar, that's just sexy to me, for real. Just my personal opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
I enjoyed it. it's definitely something I do again. I said I was gonna try another one. I think it's something that I'd have to do with wine, and I can't smoke it that long though. It's just like it gets to be too much for me.
Gotcha. Okay.
Be gagging. You be gagging.
No, it's just too much. I guess the tobacco. So I don't know,
Too
but
big. It's too big for you.
lies.
I was wondering when she was gonna catch it. I
caught it a long time ago.
Her gag reflexes. Her gag reflexes are on point. She said, "Black."
You want to put the whole thing in my mouth?
Oh
No. Nope.
Yeah, suck on it. Yeah. You see the smoke come out there. Yeah.
You see, I see how you get down with
smoke.
Joe. See you.
Yeah, the serious conversation is over, Tanya. You should know that by now. The serious conversation is over. Exactly, Toya. Here we go.
Here we go.
I'm starting to get like good feelings about these women. Let me change this shit around a little bit, man.
So, hey, Black, so let's do this. Let's do this then. Hey, Donnell, word to the wise.
Oh, you ready for word to the wise?
Yeah.
We know this about to be ignorant.
I think this is appropriate for the show, man. I think this is appropriate for the show. Word to the wise, ladies. You got these male friends and they be gay. Word to the wise. Just because you got some gay male friends, don't mean they can't get their ass beat.
Okay. So don't get your gay friend's ass whooped.
Is he really gay though? Is he really gay, or is he playing that card to get it? Hey,
See, to me, at that point, it don't even matter.
There you go. It don't. He's still a dude at the end of the day.
Right.
Donnell, explain.
It might matter if he ain't gay.
Explain. What you mean? Why would you have to whoop him? Why would you have to whoop him, Donnell? Why would you have to whoop him?
Hey man, so hey, you gotta check these dudes, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like you wouldn't let no buster, you know what I'm saying, be disrespectful. Why you gonna let a gay person do it?
I'm talking about what you mean disrespectful. I mean, if the chicks they got a gay friend, okay, he gay. So
nah,
did he say you look good in them jeans? Did he say you Donnell look good? What's his name?
He ain't going with it.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, look, my part. Hey.
Hey,
okay,
Demeter Joe. Hey, Demeter Joe. Hey, I'm telling you, it's a new wave of gays out here. I'm telling you, some of these dudes is
he might have some hands.
They ain't them Richard Simmons gays. They ain't them Richard Simmons gays no more. They them Debo gays now. They them Terry Crews out there on your ass.
Terry Crews ain't gay, is he? No, he ain't gay.
No, he ain't.
I'm just saying. Hey,
he got tendencies.
Hey, he was gay in Friday After Next. He was. Hey,
I am a boy, Damon.
Damon. That's what I meant to say. That's why I was trying to say Damon. You got them Damon boys out there. Them Damons out there. Hey, I ain't mean Terry Crews played part, but that's what I meant. You got them Damons out there. Thank you for hooking me up. Hey, you got them Damons out there now, man. Them Damons, hey, they'll bloody up either way. They don't care which way. From the front or the back, they don't care.
So just because he a gay friend, he got to stay straight. Not straight, the wrong word. He got to stay respectful.
Hey man. So what would you do if he was talking trash about you to your wife?
See, I don't want any of her friends talking trash about me.
All right, so answer me this, ladies. Answer me this. What is y'all's fascination? And maybe not y'all specifically, but I know y'all know some people who got gay, flamboyant friends. What is the fascination with hanging around flamboyant ass dudes in the first place? I'm just confused.
I mean, me personally, I can't do flamboyant. I mean, I respect the person because it's just. I mean, that's just over the top.
It's over the top. Yeah,
it's over the top.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much.
I mean, because they hang with y'all. They hang with women. So
they don't hang with me.
I said, I ain't in that box. Don't put me in no box. I'm good.
Not like real talk. I have a friend that hangs with a lot of gay men, and like I can't kick it with her how I want to kick it with her because it just be so many of them around. It's just it's too much.
Did she say what her fascination is? What what's the fact? Did she say, or do you know where her fascination?
Why does she hang with so many gay friends?
Well, it's some of her family members are,
flamboyant,
and then just another friend. So it's like then they bring their friends. And then it's like 3 or 4, and then next thing you know, it's just too much going on for me. And I'm just like,
I will.
And are they all flamboyant? Like
I will say, I think
not just gay, but flamboyant with it.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, Tasha.
I will say that it may be because they know how to have a good time, and they do. I mean,
okay.
If you ever sit and watch them. Not that I haven't been around them. They do know how to have a good time. So, but at the same time, it is too much. So,
I mean, back in the 90s, when I was going to the club, at the end of the night, they turned it out. They would turn the club out.
Mike, what club was you in back in the 90s, bro? Just go ahead and just go ahead and tell us.
Mirage. You want to tell us, Mike?
Nah.
Right, Mike. Something you want to tell us?
Regular clubs. But they will. Yeah, thank you. They would play that house music. They start playing that house music, and they would turn it out. And I'm saying to say they was having fun. You know, just like everybody else, they was having fun. But when that house music came on, they turned it out.
Gotcha. Okay. Toya says, I don't compete with a woman. Definitely not doing it with a man. I think some women do it because most gay men are hilarious. Well, straight men are hilarious too. I mean,
yeah.
It's a whole nother level.
There you go, Toya. You putting people in the box, Toya. You always talking about that box. You putting people in the box now.
You said
whoa, Mike. You gonna say something about the lady box like that, man?
You know what?
You always gonna say that about the lady box like that. Okay. You definitely not gonna be get hung with. You never. Hey, man. I mean, on the real, man. I have gay people in my family, man, and I mean, I can say, as far as I know, they ain't the flamboyant type. They ain't out there with the shirt tied in a knot and wearing purses and all that stuff, or trying to be a man. But I mean, they just good people, as long as they keep it to that point, like Donnell was expressing. Hey, you can have them friends, but hey, man, make it you. It's you. It let you be you. I mean, nobody knows how big of a freak I am till you get me behind the closed doors. Hey, that ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't walk around on half chunk all day telling them, look at this, feel this. No, that'd be a flamboyant, over aggressively sexual male. No.
Bring that silver back.
Yeah. Then you got those guys that you hang out with that. Hey, I only like hanging out with these guys. Every woman they see, they got to holler at them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you like, hey, dog, chill out, man. You thirsty as hell out here, man. Golly. People
act like they ain't never seen a woman before.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. So I mean, I was like, dog, be cool, man. Have some coop out yourself. They may have been checking you out, but you messed it up by growling and all that white shit coming out your mouth.
You're right, Demeter. Ain't no straight guy going back and forth with y'all about whatever it is y'all talking about. We ain't got time for that. We not going back and forth. Maybe that's what. Then just hang out with a woman. I mean, again, this is not gay bashing or any of that stuff. I'm just curious to know why women like to hang out with flamboyant dudes that that say that they women or whatever the case is. Be you, like Black said. Be you. Do your thing. I just want to.
I want to understand. I want to understand, like. Well, I don't want to understand, but why do like some gay men like actually chime in on relation? Like the friends relationship.
Okay,
I don't know, man.
Like, how was that even sound advice? Like, like I can see if it was a situation where, you know what I mean, like if it was like, oh, you know, a married couple, or I can, you know what I'm saying, get a married couple's perspective. But are you getting a man's perspective?
You can't be. If they claim they want to be a female.
No, man, that's bullshit. That's like people that don't have kids.
Gay men don't claim to be female. They just gay men.
Or a woman, or a butch woman giving male advice.
I know what you're saying, Donnell, and I don't know. It's a good one, man.
I think it's just an individual giving advice.
Hey, or somebody, or a couple that ain't got no kids, but they got a dog, but they trying to tell you about parenting. Man, get the hell out of here! Your goddamn dog ain't
Some
no
of
child.
them have kids. Some of them have kids.
Yeah.
They're pet kids.
And a relationship is a relationship.
You
know?
Whoa, wait. Oh, I done found my. Hey, so Tasha, you telling me people with pets are they kids?
No, some of them have actual kids.
Oh no, but I'm saying you ain't got no kids. All you got is 2 cats and 2 dogs, and you talking about them your kids, and you trying to get in the same conversation. Well, I'm talking about my 14-year-old or my daughter or something like that. Man, you better get the hell out of here, man. I'm finna compare my damn daughter to no goddamn dog. What the hell wrong with you?
It's the fur babies. Don't do the fur babies like that.
Man, hell no. Let me tell you what. If we was in a burning goddamn house and I gotta save one of them, that goddamn dog is burnt the hell up. It's a hot dog. My goddamn daughter coming out.
I feel you.
If that damn dog gets sick, he gonna die. My daughter going to the doctor.
I seen somebody on Good Morning America that actually clone their cat. That's how much they was in love with that damn cat.
No.
They treat them like kids.
And they cloned it so that way they can get a whole new Nope.
Okay.
Not ass whooping as needed. Yeah, exactly. I don't know, but people do like I said, they love their fur babies, but they ain't got you have no say in how to actually raise an actually daggone kid. I agree with you 110%. They're black. What happened to Tanya? Tanya decided she didn't want to be a part of y'all. Then she may got a pet and y'all didn't offended her. She got some fur babies. Hey, for those who just joining in, it's Women's Takeover. And they obviously they can't hang. We had 2 of them drop off already. That's what that is. That's the story we're gonna stick to. And we had 2 drop off. It's the Women's Takeover, and they done left Tasha to fend for her daggone self.
That's all right, ladies. I'll hold it down.
Okay, because we got a question of the week. We got a question of the week, so we really want to know your response here for question of the week. For those that don't know, question of the week is you all sending your questions. Y'all can send them in via video. We prefer y'all to send your questions via video, and it's our opportunity to answer your questions. We don't actually answer you, but we actually answer your questions. If you do have questions you want to send in, you can put them in the chat, or you can send them in to info@re-tv.net. info@re-tv.net. Send in your questions, video questions. We'll put them on air. We'll answer them live on air, whatever, all that good stuff. But it's Women's Takeover, so we actually get hear the woman side from question of the week this week, and we'll be able to go from there. So yeah, Toya, I agree. Tasha can hang. Other than that, she wouldn't have been invited on the show. So I'm sure Tasha can hang. So yeah, if she
Hey,
that's right, Toya.
I think Toya's supposed to be able to hang.
She got
Toya can't hang. Don't come for her.
What? Wait a minute now. What? Tasha, don't get beside yourself now.
Oh, I'm not beside myself. I'm ready for you, Black.
Hey, did you just braid that side piece? Oh, she didn't braid the side piece. Lord have mercy.
Oh, she sure did. I know she did. She had braids the whole time. She had braids the whole time. She had braids
the whole time. Come on now.
She had braids the whole time.
Okay. Well, I thought
Toya had the hair out. Toya had the hair out.
I need that attitude back. So hold on. Let me see. Let me put that back.
You need the attitude back.
Get ready for you. I need the attitude back.
Don't get the attitude, man. I was starting to be nice, man. Yeah, I had been nice all. There she go. Anyway, but I had been nice all night, man. And I had this women appreciation
History
year.
Women's History Month, Women's Takeover, International Women's, all that.
We're trying to be cordial to y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? At least I am.
What's that question of the week, Ty?
Yeah, what's the question of the week, man? Let's Let's give them a chance to mess up because they're gonna mess up on this. They're gonna say something crazy with this. Go ahead, Ty.
Send in your questions. info@re-tv.net. Send in your questions. Here we go. Hey, y'all. I got married in July 2020. The woman I married won't change her last name. Takes her ring off for every little disagreement. Calls her sisters to come pick her up and takes the kids so she can quote unquote get space. Then wants me to come pick her up the next day. Threatens me with divorce for anything and flip it to me in front of her friends and stays, capital letters, on her phone with her coworkers and homegirls. Should I just get a divorce or try to make it work for the kids? That'd be the question of the week. They want to know, should they try to make it work or should they stay for the kids? Apparently, he's been married for about 2 years now, and he feels apparently disrespected. She takes her ring off for every little disagreement, little argument. She constantly calls her sisters up and like, hey, come pick me up. But wait, first of all, if your sister
did not change her name,
she ain't changed her name. That's another one. She ain't changed her name.
That's number one. That's number one.
That was number one. She didn't change her last name. She takes off her ring for every disagreement. She calls her sisters to come pick her up so she can get quote unquote space, but then calls you back or calls him back and says, hey, come pick me up the next day, her and the kids, and threatens him with divorce. And she gets flippant about anything in front of her friends, probably her gay, flamboyant friends, and stays on the phone with her coworkers and her homegirls. Again, I bet you, hey, whoever this is, whoever wrote this in, we want to know, is your friend gay and flamboyant? Is that who you talking to? If that's the case, we already know. Just like Donnell said, punch him in the face and keep it moving. There you go. So that's the question. So the question is, should I divorce her or just try to make it work for the kids? What up, Swamp?
I don't think he should do either.
His kids?
I don't think he should do either. It's not necessarily, suck it up, but you gotta communicate your stand to her. You gotta let her know, man, that this is not going to happen. You're not going to disrespect me in front of your friends like that. You gotta let her know that some things are going to stand and some things are not. And you gotta have that communication with her before you drop her. You've got to have that conversation. You've got to have that conversation.
Okay.
That's what I think. I don't think it's necessarily sticking it out for the long run, but you have to know for yourself, is she willing to do the things that need to be done for a relationship to work?
Toya said she wasn't ready in the first place. That the kid wasn't ready. And Demeter says,
I totally disagree.
Demeter says she can't believe that she wasn't calling the sisters before they got married. So all the shit she been doing while y'all was married, they believe that she been doing it prior to. Black says she disagreed. Tanya, welcome back. You hear the question?
I didn't. What was it?
Oh, well, you missed it. Never mind.
Dang it.
Thank y'all for coming. God bless. Good night. Thank you for coming back, Tanya. So the question of the week, we had somebody actually exactly. So question of the week, somebody actually wrote in and says, hey, y'all, I got married July 2020. The woman I married won't change her last name. She takes off her ring for every little disagreement. She calls her sisters to come pick her up and take the kids so she can get quote unquote space. Then she wants me to come pick her up the next day. Threatens me with divorce for anything and is flippant to me in front of her friends and stays on the phone with her coworkers and her homegirls. Should I just divorce her or try to make it work for the kids? Black said you say you disagree. Why you disagree, Black?
I disagree with Toy says she's not ready. And what I say is no one is the man or the woman. I don't care how long you've been married. No one is ever ready for marriage. Nobody. Can't nothing prepare you for that shit. I'm telling you. Ain't nobody like, oh, I'm ready. I got it. Shit.
You ain't ready.
Hey,
you ain't ready.
Ain't nobody ready. Hey, look. But here's what I am saying.
I can hear you.
And we can hear it this time.
Hey, look, she got her tongue in the bottom of her lip like she mad as hell. Look at her.
I can hear your volume.
Like she been eating peanuts and stuff all day, trying to clean the bottom of her lip out.
Yeah.
But
we can hear you, Toya.
Yeah, we can hear you now, Toya.
Toya, we hear you, man. So stop talking about folks. All right. So
It's low. It's hard for me to hear, but whatever.
we hear you. I can hear you.
It's hard for me to hear you, but I came in on the right time because we're gonna go back and forth. So let's go.
I'm not going back
Okay.
and forth with you.
Okay.
I'm not doing that with you tonight. Don't say what you guys
Going
say.
back
I
and forth with
I
you.
guess that's what a gay dude come in at, because they not doing no gay back and forth.
Yeah. I'm letting you know right off. There ain't gonna be no back.
Exactly,
Go ahead,
Donnell.
bro. Don't talk.
Hold up. So black, you were giving your point on the question though.
All right, so here's the thing. All right, first of all, see, I'm cleaning my fingernail with a knife. See, first of all, that's what when she talked to him, when she be saying that stupid shit, just need to be like this.
Eating a steak.
Say what?
I said eating a steak.
And
Okay.
cleaning nails with a knife.
Yeah. You say you ain't gonna take my last name. Say what? When we get married, you not gonna change your name. Okay. Why is that, baby? Why is that? Okay. All right. Okay. So you not so you mean to tell me that you want me to be your forever, but you don't want to change it? Tell me now if you got a good reason. I want to hear it. And some women don't. Some women hyphenate it. Some people. My wife actually made her
Maiden name.
Her middle name, and then
Right.
the last name. So first of all, that woman is testing him to see how much she can get away with. Now, first of all, she got away with not changing her name, and now obviously, because if she had a good reason, he would have never mentioned it. If she had a good reason, see, we ain't gonna mention stuff that we already negotiated and we are already at peace with. He mentioned that at first. She didn't change her last name, so he's still pissed off about that. That's the first punk move he did. First, look, this dude's a punk. He's a straight up punk. Straight up. See, all punks ain't gay. He's a punk. This woman is doing what this man allows her to do. And I don't mean in a subjective manner, but it's almost in a principle-based manner. Now, if you ain't gonna change your name, tell me why. Let me understand this. What's going on? Now, if that was the case, you told me a good thing, I would never bring that up again. Yes, my wife's name is Phillips Blackman. That's it. I ain't got to tell you shit else. That's it. I ain't finna justify it, say anything wrong. Second of all, he said she takes her ring off every time she gets mad.
Every little
Straight
disagreement.
up manipulation move. Straight up manipulation move. So when she do that, how does that make you feel? The next time she take it off, she would not put that mug back on because she couldn't find it because I'm gonna take it. She gonna ask me for it. Then he says, what was the other one, Ty? She asked, she
takes the kids so she can get some space, and then asks him to come pick her up the next day.
All right. Yeah, she must not work.
Why she ain't got no job, Black? What's
I don't know. Unless she worked from home, but I'll come pick the kids up and we'll be together, and then she got to take me to court. But first of all, the next time she threatened to leave me, you know, I got a set of divorce paper on my hard drive, just already ready, and just filled. I just, hey, here, go and sign these. Put her to a bluff. Take her to a bluff. He's scared to bluff her. He is scared to challenge her on that stupid shit she's saying. Because she know he ain't gonna do that. She know he a punk. She know when she say come pick him up, he gonna come pick her up. She has a man that she can totally dominate. And first of all, I don't think she love him. She ain't gonna be with him long. She gonna be out in a minute. First, she gonna leave him. He ain't gotta worry about it. She gonna leave you in a minute, bro. Can't no woman put up that mess, all that. Can't no woman put up with that much punk shit all their life. Can't nobody do that.
Demeter must feel the way because she said tell Lil Man to send a follow-up letter.
Yeah,
she needs more context into what he's saying.
The same way. She feeling the same way, Black.
She obviously Demeter feeling the same way. Tell Lil Man to send a follow-up letter. Ladies, what do y'all say about the question of the week? My man says that he been married. The lady won't change her name. She take off her ring every disagreement. She need her space, so she tell her sisters to come pick her up. Then he got to come pick her up the next day. She
always throwing divorced out there.
throw divorce out there, get flipping in front of her friends. She stay on the phone with her coworkers and her homegirls. Should she stay? Should he stay in the marriage, or should he just divorce her and keep the kids?
He need to go. Get gone, man. Get gone. Don't worry, she gonna leave him anyway.
Ladies.
First of all, her sister's gonna whoop his ass.
Black.
What woman? First, you tell your sisters to come get you. Now, if it's her real sisters, girl, did he hit you? That's all they want to know. Did he put his hands on you? And they gonna come pick you up, and they gonna talk cash shit about you from the time she get in that car to the time they get out, and you are never gonna be able to build yourself back up in the eyes of her sisters. You may beat that back out on her, but you ain't gonna beat that back out on her sisters. And her sisters still gonna remember all that stupid shit she said about you in that car. And every time they see you, they're gonna look at you like, yeah, my sister told me about you. But she ain't tell them.
Go ahead,
beat that back out and everything got right.
Go ahead, Toy. You about to say? Because you got the confused look in your face. Like you're thoroughly confused.
Looking like an
say
emoji.
that. She know I'm telling the truth.
She's looking like an
Black
emoji.
always take it a different route. Like we were so straight, and then he went somewhere else. So that's why I started looking like that. But I would say this.
Tell me about it.
I think that number one, whatever, because you don't want to think about just the it's not always just the age, because I'm not gonna lie, I've been guilty of that. I think we're dealing with some immaturity here. Yes. I believe that they definitely would need some counseling. I wouldn't say just throw the I'm sorry, but Anthony run for
Anthony, right? Get the hell out of there, man.
No, I would disagree, because I don't think that everybody always comes into the relationship having knowing how to even use their tools. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I think that definitely because I'm gonna be honest with you, I've been married twice, and when I was younger, we tend to if someone doesn't know how to handle conflict, some people run, so they're gonna go to a place of comfort. So that's probably why I'm not saying that it's right, because when you enter a union, that should be figured out between the two of you. And I'm not saying, again, like I'm going to say, I think that they should do counseling before they just jump the gun, before he jumps the gun rather and leave. And he would have to be able to express that in it. They got to have this conversation before they have another flare up.
Obviously, they got flare ups quite often. The parent, according to him, with his little 2-minute letter, it sounded like they got, because every little disagreement, she take her ring off. So they got flare ups quite often.
That's what I'm saying. It ain't about going to somewhere safe. That's a manipulative move. I'm out. You're trying to show my dominance. So what does that mean when you take your ring off? I mean, I'm like, okay, what you trying to prove? You trying to say, oh, I'm about to go hit him and Joe up? Or what are you saying? I'm done with you. This marriage is over. You ain't gonna. Hey, you can threaten me one time. That's all you got. That's all you got. And if I keep letting you do that, then that's what I deserve. But you got to stop that. You got to stop that right there.
Black, you've been on the straight and narrow since the beginning of your marriage. Like, are there some things that you are doing now that you know that you probably weren't doing in the beginning of your marriage, or vice versa?
Man, what the fuck you talking about? What can't ask me on TV?
Right.
Tanya, we about to say.
Here's the thing. Of course, we don't know the full context of everything, right?
I got you, Toy. I know what you're saying, baby. I know what you're saying.
But here's the thing: what is making her do these things? I'm not saying that is right, but what situations are making her do those things? And then I'm with Latoya. They need some counseling, because they need to figure out the triggers. They need to figure out what they each have the capacity to handle and what they have the capacity to do for each other to overcome these things. But there's some misses going on
like
here.
Toya said, they're tools.
Yes,
Yeah, there's
I'm gonna tell you the main problem. The principle is he weak. That's the problem.
Well, she may be weak too.
He
and they need to learn how to be strong together and know how to communicate with one another. They're not communicating with each other. She has one foot out the door.
I've probably been married longer than everybody on this show put together, and I still got communication problems.
Exactly, but they have to learn. They have to grow together. And when two become one, you have two different individuals, but they have to grow together, and that takes time.
Yes, it does.
So if she doesn't have the communication tools to properly convey how she feels, and if he
I
doesn't
know
have the
me
proper
right.
tools to convey how he feels, then they're going to miss each other. See, we only have, as the ladies have already said, we only have the context that he's given.
Right.
He told what she has done, how she responded, but
Uh-oh,
he
here we
didn't
go.
say how he responded. He
Mm.
didn't
But here's the
say
big
what
problem.
he said or what he did. It may have been something that he said or did that triggered her that caused the behavior.
I
We
mean,
don't know that.
we already
My
talked
pet
about this
peeve is
dude.
this.
He may be
My
throwing
pet peeve.
tantrums.
She has
Exactly.
thrown in other people in their stuff. That's my pet peeve. You going to your sisters, you leaving. So you leaving here, taking my children with you. That ain't no everyday, ordinary, just regular communication thing. That means we
Right.
fighting, we arguing. There is a huge problem in our house. Now you just introduce something that we need to be doing inside these walls to outside these walls to other people. Now that's hard to come back from, especially if she's doing with her family.
Mm.
And so that's why I say ain't no more talking with this. Get the hell up out of there. First of all, she gonna leave you, and them probably ain't your damn kids anyway.
Oh.
Wait, how we get there?
What?
They
Wait
probably
a
ain't
minute.
his damn
What?
kids anyway.
Give me your
I
name
bet,
tag.
I bet if he did a paternity test, he is not the father. You are not the father.
How
So
we
he
go there?
hanging
What?
on to stuff he
Lord have
really don't
mercy.
need to be hanging on to.
Okay.
I ask my wife every day if them kids mine.
Well, that's another aspect. That's another way to look at it.
I'm telling you, man. Hey, look, man, you can't. And I'm not saying, ladies, I don't mean that he has to be this male dominant guy, but just think about the things that this guy has done. I don't care what the situation is. I don't care what he's done. When first of all, he ain't even. I mean, obviously there wasn't no conversation. It was just, I'm not changing my last name. So you gonna keep your last name. He's upset about that. I love you, baby. Anyway, I'll marry you anyway. Okay, you get mad at me. We argue. You take your ring off. Then you say you leaving. You take the kids. You go to your sister's house. What else? What else, Ty? What else?
She talks flippant in front of her friends.
Oh, she talk to
Stays
you
on the
any
phone
kind
with
of
her
way in
coworker.
front of you. That's what I'm saying. She leave you, go to her family. She talk to you any type of way in front of other people.
Mm-hmm.
And stay on the
Now,
phone with her
first of
coworkers and her
all,
homegirls.
you give me some else. What else? What else? What
Stay
else
on
he
the
doing?
phone. Stay on the phone with her homegirls and her coworkers 24/7. Ain't nobody gonna talk about the fact that her sisters come pick her up and make him come pick her up the next day. If your sister came to pick you up, how about your sisters bring your ass back home? Somebody, we just gonna act like, why are you picking her up? If she leave, let her stay where she gonna stay or find her way back home. Why are you picking her up? I'm just curious.
Gas is too high, Ty. They gotta spread it around a little bit.
Exactly why I say,
That's
well,
what I'm
she
saying,
can get on
man.
the bus, something.
She straight up pimping. She out here pimping this dude, man. And he just sitting there like, hey, I love you, baby. I'll be here for you. And he think that's what she wants. No, she needs you to stand up and be a man. She needs
I
you
do
to
think
stand
she got
up
a side
and be
dude.
the essence who the hell you need to be. That's
I
what
do
she
think
needs
she.
to be.
I do think she got a side dude. Like Black said, I think she testing the waters. She got a side
yeah.
dude. That's
Yeah,
where when she leave the house. When she leave, where's she going? Because ain't nobody say where she going. When she leave the house, where's she going?
Can I make a suggestion?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Hey, who said uh-oh?
I almost cut myself. Go ahead.
Get all this jaw jacking you've been doing tonight. But maybe one day, this is a suggestion for y'all show. You all can get somebody that's brave, especially if it's a topic like this, to see if both parties will come on and have male and females on your panel like you do tonight. To be able to hear, oh, this would be fun. Hear both
No,
sides.
that's what women do. Men know better to do some shit like that. No, I ain't. No.
But I'm just telling you, he wrote in because it's hard to gauge. Sometimes, here's the thing, sometimes people respond in a way that may not seem favorable. Like, I'm the type of woman, if I tell you don't play with my heart, I really mean that. You can act like you didn't hear me or that you don't believe fat meat is greasy, but the moment you play with me, you're definitely are going to get a reaction that most people would say she is crazy as hell. And I am. I give everybody fair warning. Don't
see.
mess with me. So
Any woman wear her hair to the side is crazy. Look at your hair. It's just to one side.
Look, Tasha, Tanya, and Toya all got their hair to this. Well, Tanya's kind of like all over everywhere.
I'm saying, but I'm saying,
cool. Other two.
I'm saying, like, for real.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Hey, but that's the thing. I mean, look, man, it's just too many. It's almost like when you go to buy a car and you're buying a used car. You know, you look at the tires worn down. Oh, I get past that. You look at the paint job. Oh, the paint job ain't that best, but it's a good car. I'm gonna still buy it. Then you try to crank it up. You don't crank up the first time. He said, "Oh, it's out of gas. Let me pump it a couple times." And you still buy that car, and then you get that car, and 2 weeks later it break down. That's what this guy done did, man. Hey, and we already know he ain't perfect. I don't even have to hear his side. I already know he a punk.
Wait.
Punk.
So, Demeter, you said hypothetically, what if he's the cheater? What's him? Why we gotta be flipping stuff? The queen, we ain't heard her side of the story. What if he's the cheater? He's Tristan Thompson. Tristan Thompson.
Is that one of the Kardashian husbands?
Yeah.
Damn, we done went to the Kardashians. Women make shit up, man. They make stuff up that don't matter. Oh,
he could be lying for all we know.
Will you say to you?
He could be lying for all we know.
Yeah.
Demeter is right. We like what I was saying is we will see someone's response. I'm not saying that it's right. We're looking at the response. We don't, and I'm not making an excuse for her because no matter what, again, even if you are hurt, there's still a better way to conduct yourself, especially in a marriage. I'm not saying that that's right, but I would like to know what this brother is doing because, again, like I said initially, it could be a lack of maturity there because part of the beautiful part of having a partnership is to be able to grow with that person and become intertwined. Y'all come out like this. And the goal is to get as tight as you can. And part of that is some of my ugliness as well as my beautiful parts.
Right. Okay.
So you got to be willing to be with somebody to give them room to grow. Because I know for a fact, I know all four of you jokers on here got nerve. Because I know, I hate that I came on this late. But we can have another show and we could talk about what y'all were doing before, and vice versa. Yeah.
So you forgot this is our show. This is our show, Toya. It's the
women take over, right? Women take over.
Hey, in the man cave.
You can do that real quick.
In the man
cave. Hey, ladies. Let me ask you a question. Ladies. I just want to ask you a question. Forget about the people who we just talked about, them two people. I want y'all to think about the men in y'all life. If you did not give them a valid reason or some type of, because obviously he's upset that she didn't take his last name and they're married. This is you. The man you get ready to marry, you tell him without, now some women do that or whatever. I mean, I have no judge. I'm not casting that, but you tell him that with no reason, he accepts it. You argue with him. You don't like what he says. You take your ring off. Then you call your sisters. Tell them to come get you. You talk shit about him in front of his. How many of y'all would stay with that dude?
Oh,
you'd be surprised.
First of all, it's not going. Mine's not going.
That's my you wouldn't even be with a guy like that. None of y'all would be with a guy like that. Not a damn one of y'all. Not a damn one of y'all.
No, and I can tell you
how do you know that he hasn't been communicating? You know what I'm saying, with his wife about how he's been feeling about that situation. Because you know what I'm saying, like he didn't say that he hasn't, told her. One thing, you know what I'm saying? I guess for me, the one thing that I learned about being in a relationship is that you have no control over nobody's actions.
Yep.
Period.
Right.
And nobody's feelings.
That's true.
That's right. It's true.
So, but at the end of the day, the issue that I have is her attitude or what she is doing in their marriage is not acceptable. And to me, it's like, oh, he a punk. So it's acceptable. What her behavior is acceptable
because he a punk.
Exactly.
But regardless, it shouldn't matter at the end of the day.
And I don't want to call
responsible for your own actions.
Like that can't be normalized in any relationship.
I don't want to call him a punk. I'm being honest because
again,
Black. That's of course you gonna always be.
Because I tell you, first time you take your ring off and storm out the house, them damn doors gonna be changed when your ass try to get back. There's certain things that you just don't. I will never do that to you.
Yeah.
As a man, I will never do that to you. I will never call, man, come get me. I'm about to kill this mother. No, dog. What happened in my house, I'm gonna handle this.
But to their point earlier, Black, to their point, she probably wasn't ready. And I know you say ain't nobody ready, but there are people who truly go into marriage thinking that it's going to be easier on the other side than it is when we was dating. So we get on the other side, when the shit start to smell, they like, oh, I'm out. Instead of sitting there going, okay, let me clean it up and spray some Febreze or whatever the case may be at the end of the day. So she probably wasn't ready, realizing that there is work that goes into a relationship. There's work that goes into making a marriage work.
First thing I said, he had to sign when she didn't change her name. Before you get married, you got to go down and do that marriage certificate, and you got to start talking about what the name gonna be, all that stuff. She didn't do that in the beginning. If she don't give him a good, valid reason of that in the beginning, that's number one. We ain't moving forward. We ain't moving forward till we get past that. And if we did get past that, I will never bring that up again. So if it is a good reason why she didn't take his last name, and he's now bringing it up in this conversation, he is a punk for bringing up shit that's already been settled.
So, but Black, how do you know that he didn't?
Say what?
How I know he didn't?
How do you know that he didn't address that? What if she
because
just
she
went
got
along
her
and
own?
said, what if she went along and said that she would change her last name when they got married?
And she didn't?
After the fact.
So she lied?
Yeah.
It happens.
Off the top?
I mean, because you don't change your last name till after you married anyway.
Off the top like that?
Yeah.
Oh, we getting to know. I got 20 names. You know what?
I mean, I'm just saying.
I need to know why. I need to know why. Why? Because first of all, she is pushing him. She's trying to push him, and she has pushed him to his principle, his point of where he is not competent of doing nothing. That's what he is right now.
To me, his last question was, should he stay married for the kids? He ain't say nothing about salvaging their relationship. No, none of that.
He said, should I stay married? Should I go ahead and divorce her, or should I make it work for the kids?
He needs to make sure the kids.
You know what I'm saying? Doing it for
he's out too.
She has some very loose I get hit on Tuesday nights in the car wash tendencies by anybody, and them might not be his kids.
Wait a minute, what?
She get hit in the car wash. She turned the car wash on a $10 car wash and let somebody knock it out till the car wash stops.
That's a thing.
Her car go home.
So you say that's a thing?
Obviously so.
Back in the 90s, some world.
Obviously so.
Oh man,
Demeter, obviously you got more context than we did.
Oh, you don't want to know what I would do, Miss Demeter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not that guy. It's too many women on here.
That's just would not be me, man. And I'm not saying as a married person you're not gonna have problems. You don't understand the problems that you're gonna have. But some of these things that are going on, no, and Toya, I will say she's not ready, and he's not. No, neither one of them ready.
No. Neither one of them.
Neither one of them ready.
Because he never.
Neither
Because it said, well, like y'all just said, he was like, should I divorce her or stay for the children? Not because I love this woman.
Right.
I'm willing to grow with her. None of that was stated. It was one or the other, and it's like to stay in a relationship for the sake of children.
That's what my whole thing.
He's already out the door.
He's
already out the door.
You already gone.
Yeah.
It is what it is. So,
and like I said, he ain't got to worry about leaving her. She gonna leave him. I'm telling you. I'm just telling you right now. He gonna call back, be like, man, she left me, man. How do I get my kids back?
He He gonna come back. We gonna do like a year later. Be like, man, I got me a woman. She took my last name. She treated me like a king. You know what I'm saying?
Man, yeah. Can y'all do some
Pop
reach
out
outs
every
and get
night.
some updates?
Hey,
Bro.
hey,
You gonna have a
Donnell,
white girl.
man. Not only did she don't take off my ring, she tattooed the ring on her ring
Right.
with my
You
name
know what
on
I'm
it.
saying? Got his name on a tramp stamp.
Ladies, would y'all do
We
that?
ain't gonna talk about tramp stamp.
Would you get a tramp stamp?
Yeah, I don't believe in that tramp stamp. That's it's a tattoo. Wherever
Hey,
you
be
get
cool.
it,
Watch
it's a
yourself
tattoo.
now, Mike.
Wherever-
You speak for yourself. Keep that
wherever
shit in
you
your own
want it.
household.
Don't
Don't be talking to these
you
women. Don't be
get one.
corrupting these women. Let these women
No,
do that.
I ain't getting one.
Mike got a tramp stamp.
He said he
No.
don't believe in him. It's just a tattoo. Yeah, okay.
I ain't getting
That's
a
Mike's
tattoo
way.
on my lower back.
That's the way you justifying it, Mike. That's the way you justifying it. Ain't a tramp stamp. It's just a tattoo.
No.
Okay. We already know you was in the club
Mike,
with him.
Mike got one of
No.
them dominant wives. I want you to get my name on your back. If I take your
No.
last name, you put my name on your back.
In my lower back, no.
You got stepping on your lower back, Mike, with wings
No.
on it.
I got hair. I got hair on my lower
No
back.
thanks. That's
Oh, man,
TMI. Too much information.
man.
Hey,
That's
Black.
what I got.
That's a
what I
man
got.
code, man. That's a
Hey,
man code.
I'm
man.
about to say,
You
Black,
gotta
what
have
is
your
man
back.
code?
That shit.
What is man code, Black?
Oh man, we ready for man code already?
Gerardo, you like 5 hours late. Talking about what you missed. Yes, you done missed the whole damn show, sir. We didn't did a whole extra hour.
Man, look, man, we can't be man code. Ain't none of the women get mad at me tonight.
Oh, that's because Toya wasn't on the whole time. Narada, talking about what he missed. Narada was keeping her busy, so that's why she couldn't get mad at you.
Hi. We will talk after the show about what was going on and how I worked the entire time just so I can jump on. But keep going. I want to hear what Black got to say.
All right, man code night, man. Hey, look here, man. Speaking of being ready, man. Hey, look here, man. Women, this is something you need to look out for. If you ever go to a dude's house and his primary source of drinking cups is red Solo cups, get the hell up out of there. No man should only have red Solo cups as all his cups in the house. If he does, this dude, he's not ready. He's not ready, man. Hey, man, get some real glasses, man. Get you some.
Donnell got the red Solo cup.
Hey, listen.
It's we in 2022. We just had COVID-19. This is the disposable easy.
But no, Don, that's the second part to that. No man should ever wash a red Solo cup. If you around here washing Solo cups,
rinsing paper plates.
We got a problem.
It's stacking them papers in the cabinet. You stack them back in the cabinet. Ain't nobody to drink out no old Solo cup. Man, get the hell out of here, man.
Washing your plastic forks and knives.
Yeah, washing your plastic fork, all your condiments in packages from Hardee's and McDonald's and anybody doing that shit, man. All your garbage bags is you got a little garbage bag because you all use Walmart bags, man.
You joking?
You don't want to use the garbage bags because that's your luggage. That's your luggage bag. I can't use my big garbage bags for the garbage can. That's my luggage when I go to the wash. I clean my clothes.
Oh Lord!
Hey,
Black said, "Grow up. It's time to grow up."
I'm just trying to teach these dudes, man. Grow up,
But
man.
why he faking though? There's
man.
people out here like that, man.
Oh, I know. Why you
Right.
think I told this shit by myself?
They ain't got no suitcase. They ain't got no suitcase. They put their dirty clothes in a garbage bag.
Yeah.
When I walked into dude's house, man, I said, "Hey, bro, why you put this Solo cup in?" He's, "Oh, I'm washing them." What? Talking about, hey, you ain't drink? I said, "Yeah, you got a cup? Yeah, go and get one out the cab." And I'm like, "Red Solo." I said, "What they at?" Oh, he says one in the sink. In the sink? What? I look at the sink. Ain't number red Solo cups.
Time to change your circle. That's the type of dude you hang with. It's time to change your circle, bro.
Black said,
hey, look, man. All right.
He said, I really see this.
Me to say, see people doing
How
it.
you keep a red Solo cup for 2 months? Hey, no, man. Hey, look, man.
You put your name on it. You put your name on it, and then that way you keep it.
No, don't put your name
That-
on it. Just throw it away.
That's for Christmas, Thanksgiving, family
Vacation.
functions.
Vacation.
You do
Yeah,
that.
man. No man should ever have red Solo cups
As
as his primary drinking source of drinking utensil. Can we stamp that?
Yes.
We step that.
Yes, we can.
That's
You can have red Solo cups. You can't wash them, and you got to have some other type of cups in your house, man.
I'm with you.
And they can't be promotional cups from Burger King.
And that's
Gulp.
that's
Big
true.
Gulp
You got the
Like,
promotion.
you can't be that. You gotta have.
Those
gotta
are
have
collector's
something
items.
that can
Those are
break.
collector's
You gotta have a
items.
cup that can break in your house. You gotta have something to hit the floor. It will break.
Oh,
That's all
Lord.
I'm saying.
I don't know.
All right.
Ladies, we appreciate y'all for coming on. I know Toya was dealing with some technical difficulties, but we got to give her a hard time. But it is Women's History Month, so if y'all got something going on, ladies, we definitely want to support y'all. Let us know what y'all got going on, so we can definitely support y'all. We already had a man code last week, and Mike kind of touched on it. Where for the whole month of March, they are not smoking nothing but women-owned or women-brand cigars, and we drinking nothing but women-brand liquor. So, ladies, tell us what y'all got going on, if anything. So that way we can let our audience, as well as us as fellas, support y'all, not just in Women's History Month, but 365. Damn, y'all ain't got nothing going on?
I was letting them say something first.
Oh, I do Demeter. Okay. With Demeter, y'all can watch Demeter show. What's going on RATV? Come on Wednesday at 3:00 tomorrow. Demeter Joe. There you go. Since y'all ain't saying nothing.
I was trying to see. I thought Tanya or Tasha was going to say something, so I was just waiting. But I'm still women's champ. You can follow me on Instagram. I put up my website, and I'm starting to do. I need to do more blogging, but I did finally publish my website, so I am proud of that. And there will be more to come. But you can follow me on Facebook, Women's Champ, as well as Instagram, women's_champ, because I am a champion for women.
All right. Tanya, Tasha, y'all got anything going on y'all want to share with the peoples?
Not at this time.
Okay.
It's all right.
I'm rebranding. Nothing tonight.
Gotcha.
Rebrand. Okay.
You let us know when you finish rebranding, so that way we can support you.
There it is.
No, I know what that means.
What that mean?
How come it can't just be rebranding?
Rebranding.
I want to see what he was gonna say. What it means?
I know. I was waiting.
I'm getting wild. I'm getting wild. I was about to say something that was.
Yeah, because it's gonna be another hour show.
Right.
First of all, I wasn't even talking to you, Toy.
You
already gave your brand. Who'd you beat to be the champ? Who you beat to be the champ? I want to know who you beat.
Who did I beat?
Yeah, who you beat? Who you beat?
First of all, y'all need to have me on again so we can talk about the origin of women's champ.
Okay.
Can we just read about it on your website?
No, because I didn't put that on there.
What's your website? It's IG at Women's Champ, right?
Women's_champ.
Women's_champ on IG.
Yes.
Here we go. Now, this right here.
Do you? Who is that lady with the yellow kung fu suit on? Oh, that's a sweater. I thought you had a Bruce Lee suit on.
Women's champ.
Oh,
Women's_champ.
That's you. All right.
She out there.
Okay.
Oh my God.
That school
Hey,
teacher
put
glasses.
your brand out there, girl. Put your brand out there.
Right there. No, Miss Frizzle glasses. She got them Miss Frizzle glasses. Put them red. Show the one with the red glasses. Ty. Go back up.
Wait.
Yeah, go up. Keep going. Right there with the hand on her chin, the Miss Frizzle. She's like the black Miss Frizzle from the Magic School Bus. Look at her. That's a good. I like that. I like that though. I like that, Tori. That's a nice picture.
Uh-huh.
I just, Yeah, I just that's cool.
Uh-huh.
That's cool.
Y'all make sure y'all go out there and support Women's Champ, y'all.
Yeah, y'all support Women's Champ and rebuilding, aka steaming, and
And when Tanya finishes rebranding, we're gonna support her too.
yeah, she
And they're
re-steaming
both,
that
but
thing.
first
That's
of
all
all,
she's
I'm gonna
doing.
say
She's
this about my
re-steaming that thing,
ladies.
getting that thing
'cause
steamed up off the
let
net.
me say this about them, Black, because I know they're both pretty. They're gonna try to act modest on this show, but they are both phenomenal writers. They are both very creative, highly intelligent. And when Ty reached out to me, those were the two names that came to me, and I knew, and you guys saw that I didn't have to be on. Tanya had technical difficulties, and I already knew that Tasha could hold it down. It could have been 10 men on here. She was still gonna hold it down. She was gonna keep her composure. So I just want you all to know these ladies are very dope to me.
I want to hear about that because I write too. So I mean I publish books. Come on, talk to me, Tanya. Tell us about what you're doing, man.
So well, for one,
don't be
I'm
you
a grant
trying to
writer.
be equul. When I'm trying you to make you be great, girl. Don't be equal to no damn body. You are great.
I'm
So
trying
go
to
out there and
tell
do
you.
your
I'm trying
thing.
to tell you.
Let
Well,
me get another good.
I'm a writer, from short stories to grant writing. I do a lot of consultant work, so working with different organizations, specializing in nonprofit organizations, and writing grants for like 20 years that get funded. let me throw that caveat in there. So yeah, just overall writer working on my book. Got to finish that up. So things are coming. Hence the rebranding.
Okay. Are you self-publishing or are you going through a publishing house?
It's gonna be self-published.
Good,
As of
good,
now,
good.
as of today, who knows what will happen though.
What resources reach out to me? I got resources for you.
Will do.
Can we?
I'm not saying you don't have that, but I'm just saying, hey, I mean,
Yeah.
I have a publishing company. I have a publishing business that we do. I'm not trying to publish your book, but I can give you all the information you need to get it done.
Awesome. I'll take it.
Yeah.
So, do you guys have a woman code?
You got one?
Yes. Be the hell quiet. Okay. Come on. I'm sorry. Come on, sweetie. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Woman code.
Yes. This is what I want to say to women that that may watch. No, do not be afraid to boost another woman up because it has nothing to do with your greatness. Mm-hmm. And I know that I am a leader. I surround myself with other women that are leaders. Yes, y'all wanted us to pump ourselves up, but if I hadn't said what I said, you all would not have known that Tanya can write grants because I had to push her into saying that. So women, surround yourself with other women that aren't afraid to let your friends shine. Watch the women that you hang out with because I'm gonna tell y'all something. If you go to my page, you'll see certain videos that I've put up. Some people will not support you, and that was something that really affected me a great deal. People that know me, people that call themselves my friend or even family, they'll support everybody else, but they won't promote your stuff. But they'll promote other people's stuff. So as a woman, do not be afraid to promote another woman. That's a woman code.
Damn.
Hey, you know what? Can I? This don't happen too long, but Toy, I mean, I'm totally in agreement with you, and that was part of what I was saying about equality. I ain't trying to be equal to nobody. I want to be the best me I can be, and so we can get so caught up with what all women don't have or what all blacks don't have. But I'm gonna tell you what I got and where I'm going. I'm gonna tell you that because guess what? It's in me, and I agree with you, Toya. You are so right. I'm all serious. I joke and I play a lot, but for real on that point, yeah, you are absolutely right. We are phenomenal. We got a lot of good stuff going on, but yeah, man. Hey, we trying to change the world, but let's just change ourselves first.
We're competing against one another. And this is why, like what you said earlier, I hate I couldn't come on. But to me, Black, you have more of the Booker T. Washington standpoint. And you guys may have touched on that. And I didn't agree wholeheartedly with him, but because he was trying to give us like some menial jobs, like thinking we needed to stay in the industrial sector. But his whole thing was he clashed with W.E.B. Du Bois because he was like, let's fight for equality. Like We just as human and all of that. Okay, we know that we are. But what we have to do is create our own. That's the problem with our community. And that's why we don't have the sustainability that we need, because we aren't built enough with our own. That's what we need to do. So it's like women, y'all, you got a lot of women out here screaming women empowerment, but they are only trying to empower themselves. They don't want anybody to go ahead of them or above them. And I am someone that is unafraid to talk about the issues that we have within our community. I'm talking about women, the stuff we do to each other. We don't treat each other right, but we want men to treat us like some queens. You don't even treat yourself right. And you don't treat the next woman right, but that's a whole nother conversation.
Yes, that is.
It is.
Yeah. I'm agreeing with you. And that was women's code.
Build up your women. Build up your friends.
And we'll definitely have to have you on again, just talk about that, because that's a whole conversation in itself. I'm sorry that you missed that whole conversation earlier. I know you're having technical difficulties, but we'll definitely have to have y'all on for real. Because again, we shouldn't just limit it to the fact of, Women's History Month or International Women's Day or whatever. We should, again, it's equality across the board, building our own tables where we can support each other and go from there. So, but we appreciate y'all for doing
Hey, Ty, I want to say not equality across the board. It's fair. It's fair across the board.
Fair, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Fair.
Make it fair. Because if I can whoop your ass, I'm gonna whoop your ass. But I'm not trying to. I'm gonna be it's not the competing level, I'm the creative level. I'm just gonna create a space that you can't compete in. That's all. That's all I want to do. I want to become so valuable that I don't have to compete with other people because I own that niche. And that's it. That's all I want to do. I don't want to be better than nobody. I just want to be the best at what I do in my area for me. That's it.
I agree.
I ain't stopping you.
Right.
So equality. No. How tall are you, Ty?
5'11".
How tall are you, Tasha? Unmute your mic, girl.
5'5".
Now, you want to be 5'11"?
Brown eyes. I'm sorry.
You want to be 5'11"?
Well, I can change my height anytime I get ready.
Oh, high heel.
Uh-oh.
Elevate yourself.
Okay. All right. But my point is, you just messed my whole thing up. What I'm about to say now. Now what I'm about to say makes no damn sense. But I got to end on that shit. So
Tuesdays.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Millionaire M.A.N Cave. Ladies, we appreciate y'all for being on the show. We'll have y'all back on again so we can have that whole serious conversation. We appreciate y'all. Love y'all. We out. Peace.